Hey y'all, welcome to your Pilates inspired yoga flow. We'll be moving for about 45 minutes, so grab a block if you have it. If not, let's just get started. Elevate the hips if you'd like. If you do have a block or a blanket works, just fold it over in half. Go ahead and roll the shoulders onto the back, draw up through the crown of the head, soften the gaze or simply close the eyes. Place one palm on the belly, one on the heart. Start to bring the breath down nice and low, filling up that point right at the navel center. You'll inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, open the mouth and big sigh out. Inhale, draw the breath down low, belly rises. Exhale, open the mouth. You'll take 5 more deep breaths just like that. Every inhale, feel that expansiveness of the breath. Find the maximum fullness in the lungs. Feel the chest rise. Exhale from the belly first. Lungs empty, chest falls. 4 more. After about 7 rounds of deep belly breath, getting in touch with the power of your breath, you'll float down to your back into the middle of the mat. Take the block with you if you got one. We're going to do some block passes, and if you don't have a block, you can always grab a book. You'll have to keep it closed with your feet though. And if that's not an option, then you can just do toe touches. So you'll come laying on your back. Place the block in between your feet. Squeeze the block so you don't drop it. Arms are relaxed down by your side. When you're ready, you'll inhale, reach for your block. Exhale, extend arms, extend the legs. You're hovering about 6 inches. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, nice slow control down. Keep moving. We'll do about 15. Follow the power of your breath. That's about 6, you're 7. Five more. You'll bend into your knees, release your block. Gently windshield wipe your knees left and right. When you're ready, you'll bring your palms to the back of the head. You can interlace them or just kind of touch the back of your ears. You're going to keep your butterfly wings out or your elbows out nice and wide. Go ahead and bring your knees in alignment with your hip creases. Press through your feet. Nice active legs. When you're ready, you'll bring your right elbow to your left knee as you extend the right leg. Switch and breathe. Every time an elbow comes near a knee, big exhale. 10 each side. elbow to left knee. Keep your wings out wide as you just make little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, take a breath. And we'll begin again. Knees come in alignment with your hip creases. Activate your feet, really press through the balls of the feet. Hands come behind the head. When you're ready, 10 reps each side. You'll pause, left elbow, right knee. And just like you're wringing out a little towel, you're just pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Go ahead and butterfly your feet, or butterfly your knees open, bind your feet. You'll press your feet together. When you do this, you should feel activation on the inside of the thigh. Your arms are relaxed down by your side. When you're ready, you'll inhale, float your pelvis up, knees stay wide. You're really squeezing your glutes here. Exhale, hover the hips. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hover the hips. Inhale, press up. We're going to move a little bit faster. Keep squeezing the soles of the feet together as you make these little pulses. Knees stay wide. Keep breathing. Really squeeze your glutes when you reach the top. Go 10 more. Squeeze on your last one. Exhale, nice, slow descend. And relax. You'll keep your knees butterfly. Interlace all 10 fingers, release your index fingers just like Charlie's Angels, I guess. You'll peel the shoulder blades up away from the mat. Keep your gaze floating up so you're not hinging at your neck. When you're ready, you'll just reach your extended arms and make little pulses. Keep activating the legs, squeeze the feet. If you want to make this more challenging, you'll come all the way up. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, arms extend over the head. Soles of the feet come to the edges of your mat. Windshield wipe the knees back and forth one more time. You'll slide the heels of the feet towards your glutes. Keep the knees hip distance apart. Arms are relaxed down by your side. If you'd like, you can roll one shoulder underneath the back at a time to help support the mid to upper back. Slight tuck in the chin here. We're going to bring our right knee in alignment with our hip crease. Activate your foot. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift your hips, and you're just going to make little pulses here. After about 7, you should feel your left glutes really start to engage. Keep breathing. We'll do about 20. That's 10. Exhale, everything comes down. Go ahead and bend your right knee into the chest. Reach for the outside of your right foot. Extend your left leg. And peel the right leg open for half happy baby. Place your left hand on your left hip to kind of ground it down as you keep opening up the right leg. Kick through your right heel and open. Bend into the knee, draw back to center, both feet find a mat. Knees are hip distance apart, arms down by your side. This time we'll bend into the left knee in alignment with your hip creases. Activate your foot, weights out of the hands. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, little pulses. Up and down, move with your breath, go for 20. You're really pressing through your grounded foot to feel that nice little pump and burn in the right glute. We'll call that 5. And that's 10. 10 more. Exhale, slow, control down. Extend the right leg, bend into the left knee, reach to the outside of that left foot, peel the leg open. Kick through the left heel and breathe. Right palm finds your right hip to help ground it down. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, left leg comes to center. Find your foundation, knees hip distance apart. This time, instead of bending the knee, we'll straighten out our leg, point through your right toes. When you're ready, inhale, hips come up. Exhale, find your little pumps. We'll go 20 this side. That's 10. And 20. Exhale, nice slow control. Relax the right leg. Shake out the legs. Right side. Left leg will extend straight up into the air, point through your left toes. Walk that right heel closer towards your bum. Engage the right foot. Inhale, hips rise. Little baby pumps, 20 here. That's 10. And 20, squeeze. Exhale, gently melt the hips down. Go ahead and draw both knees into the chest. Press into your low back. Pelvis is heavy. Maybe squeeze the forehead into the knees. When you're ready, we're gonna find eagle legs on our back. So you'll cross your right leg over your left. If you have it, you can hook your right foot behind your left calf, just like that. If you don't, just squeezing the insides of the thigh together is perfectly fine. Shoulders are rolled onto the back. You'll bring your hands behind the head. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the insides of the thigh. When you're ready, you'll float your shoulders away from the mat. Elbows stay out nice and wide. And you'll just lift your knees into your chest, squeeze. Exhale, down. Inhale. Shoulder blades are away from the mat. That's 10. Go for 5 more. Squeeze everything in. Exhale, release it down. Butterfly the legs open. Take 3 breaths here. Left leg will cross over right. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the insides of the thighs together. If you have it, hook that left foot behind that right calf and keep the feet engaged. One more time. Hands come behind the head, elbows out wide. Float the shoulders away from the mat. Bring the knees into the chest, squeeze. Exhale, touch the toes down. And we'll go for 15. That's 10. Squeeze everything in. Exhale, release it down. One more thing. If you have a block, go ahead and grab it. If not, you can always interlace all 10 fingers, releasing the index fingers. If you've got your block, you'll press your hands into it, reach it all the way over to the left side of your mat so the shoulder blades float away from the mat. You'll bring those knees in alignment with your hip creases. Activate your feet. Extend your right leg straight up into the air. Keep reaching, pulling with your block. Exhale, 6 inches with the right leg. Inhale, extend it back up. That's 1, 2. We'll go for 15. That's 10. Relax it down, release your block. Hug the knees into the chest and breathe. You can take it side to side if you'd like, massaging that meaty part of the low back. We'll rock out the other side. So I'll show you this side with interlaced fingers. Bring your knees in alignment with those hip creases. Peel your shoulders away from the mat. You're extending your arms, squeezing the palms together. This time, left leg will extend. And you'll exhale, hover at 6 inches. Inhale, that's 1, 2, 3. Go for 15. Find the pits of your knees. Just rock and roll up and down the length of your spine a few times. And you'll land in a cross-legged position. We'll butterfly the feet open. If you feel pretty tight on the insides of your thighs, you could just walk your ankle out wider, so more like a diamond shape. If you feel pretty warm, you can slide those heels closer towards your groin, pull through the crown of the head, and use your arm strength to reach forward, tall spine all the way down. Take your elbows, press your knees a little bit closer to the ground, and melt forward. If you have a book or a block, you can place it here to bring the floor to you, or you can always stack your little fists and rest your forehead. Inhale, you'll rise. Keep one forearm on the mat, so I'm doing my left one, and you'll just inhale, open up, bend the right elbow. Exhale, right forearm or opposite forearm to the mat. Inhale, open it up to the left, or whichever side you're on. One more time each side, flow it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, inhale. Bring it down and inhale, slowly roll up. You'll close your knees like a book. Just transition all the way to the hands and knees or tabletop. Stack those shoulders over your wrists, hips will stack over your knees. Go ahead and roll through some cat-cows. And inhale, we'll guide your chest through the arms, tilt the pelvis, arch the back, lift the gaze. Exhale, press through the palms around the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, you'll find a neutral spine, neutral table. You'll extend your right leg out behind you, take through your right heel, and breathe. You'll bend into your right knee. Imagine that there's a ceiling, that your foot's touching the ceiling. You're trying to create a little point of resistance here. So up and down you'll go, finding little pulses in the right glute. It's really important here that you keep your low core nice and engaged, hugging that belly button into the spine so you're not arching and dipping into your low back. See if you can do 20 here. We'll call that 10. That's 20. Pause. Keep your knee bent. You're going to open up your knee or your right leg to the right and start to mobilize your right hip by making circles with the right knee. Keep pressing through the ball of your right foot and see if you can keep your weight evenly distributed into both palms. Start to switch it up the other way, rotating the knee open. Pause, bring the right knee back to meet your left. Go ahead and roll up to seated on your feet. Toes are tucking under and you're seated on your heels. We'll inhale, nice tall spine. Press through your thumbs like you're trying to reach for the back wall. Exhale, heart opener, gentle back bend, gaze comes up. Inhale, tall spine, shoulders away from the ears, neutral gaze. Exhale, Bend into the elbows, float the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, neutral spine. We're just gonna shoulder stretch. Open it up wide, left side. Open it up wide, bring your arms down, find that neutral table. Left leg extends behind you. So try and find your core engagement here. So actively press your both palms, slight inward rotation of those elbows so the eyes of the elbows face forward. When you're ready, you'll bend your left knee, activate your leg, and start to make those little pulses on your left side. See if you can do 20, and really hug that core in, belly button to spine. We'll call that 5. That's 10. That's 20. Keep the knee bent, leg opens up. Start to make those little circles with the left knee. Keep a micro bend in your elbows if you can. See if you can keep the weight even in both palms. We're mobilizing the hip here. Start to switch it up, opposite direction. Left knee will come to meet your right. Go ahead and take a little child's pose here. Bring your big toes together, knees come out wide. You'll sit your hips down, extend the arms. Go ahead and open up your palms to the ceiling and drop the chest, drop the head. Inhale, you'll slide yourself up. We're gonna come to a forearm plank. So interlace all 10 fingers, squeeze the palms together. You'll extend your legs. Go ahead and keep them hip distance apart. Drop your hips. Shoulders are coming in alignment right over your elbows. You're pulling your belly button up to the spine. Keeping the neck long and breathing. See if you can stack your ankles over your big toes and keep your legs nice and tight. For a challenge, you'll walk your feet together and alternate lifting one leg at a time. Make sure your hips stay low. We'll call that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, knees come down. Fingertips find alignment with the top of your mat. Hips stay high. Find puppy dog pose. Really opening up our shoulders here. If they're tight, spread your arms out wide. Slide up. We'll come into a different variation of forearm plank. So instead of interlacing your fingers, your palms will stay extended. Shoulders are going to stack over your wrist. And here we're just going to lower ourselves down. And then exhale, press up. Really engage your shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. Go for 10. That's 3. It's just your shoulders moving. Your core is tight, your legs are tight. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees come down. Slide your palms back. You'll press into all points of your palm. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, hips come high for down dog. Pedal out your feet. Keep pressing the mat away from you. Maybe drop the hips over to one side. When you're ready, you'll start to take little baby steps all the way to your hands. Inhale, lengthen out the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Go ahead and open up your feet as wide as your mat. Take opposite elbows and fold into ragdoll. Take it side to side. Upper body, head is nice and relaxed. Inhale, you'll lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. See if you can straighten out your knees. You'll press through your feet. Slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, just like a rag doll. Your head stacks over your heart, very lax. Heel toe those feet together or hip distance. You'll inhale, reach up, stretch way up out of the waist. Take the hips forward as you keep reaching back. So think about backward bending from your mid to upper spine. Maybe float the gaze up and breathe. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Come to your high plank. Stack your shoulders slightly over your wrist. Internal rotation of your elbows. We'll do some yogi push-ups here or tricep push-ups. Nice, solid, engaged core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, you'll press up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Control all the way down. And you'll come resting on your belly. Allow your fingertips to find that alignment with your shoulders. Inhale, press through your feet. Allow your chest to float away from the mat as you hover your hands. You'll take 4 deep breaths here in Cobra. Keep stretching your elbows towards your hips. Exhale, you'll float everything down, everything relaxes. Look to one side. Or you can rest your forehead on your palms. You'll press into both palms, tuck your toes under. Keep your arms glued in tight to the body as you inhale for your yogi push-up. And you'll exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. See if you can exhale, bend your right knee. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Shoulders stay square to the mat as you keep rotating that hip open. Inhale, re-square your hips to the mat, extend the right leg. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. We're gonna pendulum our right knee over to our left elbow. Back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. You're gonna ground that left knee and rise. Right knee stacks over the left, just kidding. Right knee stacks over the right ankle. You'll inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, extend your hips forward. Just make sure your knee never comes past your ankle. You want to protect all your tendons and ligaments in your knee. So if you feel like this is happening, just slide that foot forward. So it's just your hips extending forward. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, big hip flexor stretch. 2 more times. Inhale, extension. Exhale. Stay here for 2 more breaths longer. Inhale, you'll bring everything back to center. See if you can make your lunge a little bit boxy, so you want that 90-degree angle on your right leg. We're gonna tuck our left toes under and just hover that left knee a few inches off of the mat. Really press through the ball of your right foot. You want to activate it so much that your right toes are just floating away from the mat. See if you can create a little point of resistance here by sliding the right heel back and pressing the left knee forward. So you should feel a lot of activation here on the inside of the legs. When you're ready, we're just going to do baby pulses here. Go for 15. Keep your core engaged. Tall spine all the way through. That's 5. That's 10. That's 15. Hover and stay. Exhale, relax it down. Go ahead and fold over the right knee. Extend your hips back and float the right toes towards the ceiling for half splits. See if you can bow over the right leg and breathe. Maybe sway the hips left and right. Re-bend the right knee. You'll engage the left leg. Take it back and vinyasa through. See if you can rock out those yogi push-ups. If you're just practicing, you can drop the knees down, keep your spine at an incline, and practice on your knees. So you'll rotate your elbows in towards one another. Eyes at the elbows face forward. You'll exhale, lower, kiss your mat. Inhale, extension. Exhale. Inhale. Go 4 more times. Squeeze those triceps, y'all. Okay, 1 more. Flow back to your downward dog. We'll inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack your hip. Keep your shoulders square to the mat as you keep rotating that left hip open. Take 3 more breaths here. Really press your mat away from you. Extend your spine. Inhale, re-square your hips, extend your left leg. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. We'll pendulum our knee back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extension. Exhale, left foot grounds. Come to your low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, bend into the left knee, cactus the arms. Find your alignment here. Big hip flexor stretch on the right side. Inhale, extension. Exhale, melt it forward. Keep breathing. Last one, and we'll stay for 2 breaths longer. See if you can get a little bit deeper into those hips. Maybe take the gaze up. Inhale, bring everything back. Hands come into prayer center. Stack that left knee over that left ankle. Tuck your right toes under. Hover the right knee a few inches from the mat. Slide that left heel towards your right knee. So it's like they're trying to come together to create that point of resistance. 15 little pulses here. Hug that core in. Tall spine all the way through. Here we go. That's 5. And that's 10. That's 15. Hover the right knee. Exhale slow. Exhale fold. And shift those hips back as you bow over the left leg. Maybe find that little wiggle in the hips here. Relax the head. Rebend into the left knee. Engage the right leg. Come back, vinyasa through. See if you can do 5 yogi push-ups. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale, press up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, slow, nice control. Inhale, this time upward facing dog. Press through those feet, pull the chest through, micro bend in your elbows, and breathe. Exhale. Bend into the knees, look in between the hands. Hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come into prayer over the heart. We're going to find standing eagle legs this time. You'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into prayer over the heart as you bend into your knees and find chair. You'll cross your right leg over your left. Press up out of the left leg, come to one-legged Tadasana. And exhale, extend to warrior 3. Come back to one-legged Tadasana. Find your little eagle. Weight in the heels. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press back. Go 3 more times, moving with the breath. Last one. You'll work your warrior 3 all the way down to standing splits and breathe. Exhale, bend both knees. Left or right foot's gonna come to meet your left. Open your knees like a book. Find a yogi squat and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way onto your tip toes. Exhale, melt the heels down, look in between the hands. Float to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's rock out the other side. Take a breath. Sit into your chair. Left leg will cross over right this time. Find your balance in the eagle. Weight in the heels. Squeeze the insides of the thighs together. When you're ready, you'll press up out of the right leg. One-legged Tadasana. And you'll extend your left leg behind you for Warrior 3. Hug your core in. Stretch through the crown of your head. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, eagle. Inhale. We'll go for 3 more. Last one. Inhale, extension. You can play with arm variations here. It's up to you. Okay, just kidding. Hold your Warrior 3 and melt all the way down to your standing splits. Relax the head. Keep lifting the left leg. Exhale, left foot comes to meet your right. And we'll just flow back and land in boat pose. So find a medium to low boat. Flex your toes, squeeze the legs together, open up the palms. Tall spine, reaching through the crown of the head. We're gonna do 6 inches extension here. So you'll exhale, hover. Inhale, squeeze everything in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving with your breath. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze and bring your feet down. Come back to your butterfly. We'll take it again. This time, see if you can make it a little bit more challenging by sliding the heels to the groin a little bit closer and extending a little bit further if you can. Inhale, slowly roll up. We're going to find a reverse tabletop. Fingertips will face towards your hips. You'll slide your heels close towards your bottom. Knees are hip distance apart. Press through your palms. Make sure that your elbows are engaging in towards one another, just like you're in a high plank. When you're ready, you'll inhale, keep a micro bend in your elbows, press through your palms and lift the hips. If you look at my elbows, they're still a little bit bent. Keeping that micro bend is really going to get into your triceps. We're gonna do 10 of these, nice and slow. Here we go. Exhale, your hips are gonna slide towards your palms, but they never hit the ground. Inhale. Exhale. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake out the arms, bring them up overhead. Exhale, gentle, supported forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, shoulders come onto the back. We'll end with a little gentle twist. So you'll come seated on your knees. You can again find your block if that's comfortable. We'll just inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, gentle twist over to the right. Left palm, right knee. Right arms reaching behind you as you gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, twist to your left. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come into prayer over the heart. Thank y'all for tuning in. Namaste.